And I think we're recording. Awesome. So hey,
Awesome.
Heather, thanks for taking the time to do this today. I really appreciate it.
Absolutely.
My goal is to just introduce a couple of different faces for people other than me that do the same kind of fitness and workout and nutrition, because I feel like there might be this sense that it's just her and it's not just me.
I'm happy to be here. I'm excited to see what kind of questions you have in store for me.
So just to kind of set Heather up a little bit so that you guys know, Heather is not officially my coach, but she's kind of my adopted coach, and she takes excellent care of me. So for that, I'm incredibly grateful. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, of course.
So I thought we would start, and can you just tell us a little bit about like yourself and your like what you do, like just what is life like? So what's life like in the Nicholas household?
Okay, life in the Nicholas household. Let's see. I'm married. I have two kids. I have two step kids that are daughters grown, already married off. And then I have two grown kids of my own. The oldest one is 20 and she is in college and still lives at home. So we're almost empty nesters. And day-to-day life for me is just kind of checking into my challenge groups, checking in with my girls, trying to stay as positive as I can, because many times life gives you lemons and you got to make lemonade out of it. And that's kind of what 2019 has been for me.
I can appreciate that. Now pause for a second and tell me a little bit about like your Beachbody like experience. Like, how did you get started? Where are you now? How long have you been at this? Like, what's that journey been like?
Okay, so before Beachbody, I was actually a realtor and I sold real estate for 18 years. And I also had a gym membership and I was an avid runner, and I would go to the gym and I'd walk around from machine to machine and I would just, you know, work out one bicep at a time because that's what I knew to do at a gym. I'd never tried a Beachbody program before. I was getting sick and tired of real estate. It was stressing me out. It was no longer making me happy. And I ended up injuring my knee during a half marathon. I was pulled off the track crying at a failed knee surgery and was told to never run again. So I got extremely depressed. I quit selling real estate because that was, see, these are all tying in together. Stopped selling real estate, was just done after 18 years. Quit my gym membership because if I couldn't run, I literally didn't have any interest in going because I would see the girls on the treadmills and it depressed me. So quit working out, quit doing real estate. And my coach, never met her before, was a friend of a friend, and she just kept inviting me, you know, join this challenge group, join this challenge group. And I was like, I don't know what kind of a cult this is, but I'm not going to have any part of it. And it just did not interest me. So I was invited probably 5 times before I finally said, all right, let me just give this a shot. So I went ahead and joined. And in my first week, I knew right then that this was what I was going to do. And I decided to sign up as a coach. And I knew that this was going to be how I stayed fit, how I stayed happy. And this was going to be my new goal, my new income, my new job to replace my real estate. So it was like the perfect combo.
Everything came together. And as a fellow runner, my heart breaks for you that half marathon day, because I love to run and I love how the programs tie in and make me a better runner. But I know the heartbreak that must have been for you.
Oh, so, it's been really rough.
I'm sure. And I know that you do a lot of modifications, which I love, because it kind of just shares with people that any fitness level, wherever you are, this will meet you where you are. And that's one of the things that I love. So what's your favorite thing about Beachbody in general? Like, what's that thing that's like, you know what, this really works for me?
Oh gosh, that's a really good question. Honestly, I think the thing that I love the most about Beachbody compared to any other program is it's everything. you've got workouts, you've got nutrition, and you've got accountability. And the gym didn't do that for me. I could work out at the gym and then I could get fast food on my way home. And there was no nutrition aspect whatsoever when you go to the gym. Nobody was telling me what to eat, and I knew nothing about nutrition. I literally was outrunning a bad diet, which worked for me in my 30s, but it would not work for me in my 40s. Absolutely not. So I think that's what I like, is that you have all three concepts that work hand in hand, because you can't just work out without nutrition. You can't just do nutrition without working out. I mean, you can, but for me personally.
Well, and yeah, I'm with you. Like if the two, for me, if I'm working out, I'm eating well. And if I'm eating well, I'm working out.
Exactly.
For whatever reason, you would think that when you aren't working out, you would eat better. Well, that's just not how my brain works.
Right. Nope, mine either. Mine either.
You mentioned that you didn't know your coach, and that your coach invited you like 5 times before you said yes. So
Yeah.
2 things. So who was this woman, and where did she come from? And what was holding you back? Like, why did you wait so long?
Well, her name is Krista. Krista Hannon is my coach, and she was actually, she actually went to college with a friend of mine that lives here in the same town as me. My friend got started the same time as me, and she was like, my friend Krista is a coach, and I just imagined somebody chasing me around with a whistle, and I was like, I don't understand coach. Like, I see like the guy in the basketball shorts with the whistle, and I'm like, no thanks. I'm not gonna have somebody following me around knocking cake out of my hand. So the concept, I just didn't understand it.
Okay.
And so I think it was the unknown. I didn't know what this private accountability group was going to look like. And I didn't know what to expect. And then so I signed up with Krista as my coach, and we talked over the phone, and we did some video chats and stuff like that. And it was like a year later before finally met in person. And it was like this incredible, cheery moment. Like we're like sisters now, and we talk pretty much every day via text. So
nice. So what was the decision point? Did she just like wear you down? Did you like, what made you finally go, okay, I'm going to try this?
I think what made me finally decide to try it was that I was sick and tired of being depressed and feeling sorry for myself. And I knew I wasn't going to go back to the gym, because in my mind, it was just a depressing place for me. It just meant sadness, because I could no longer run. So, yeah, I'm going to get teary about it.
All right. Yeah, let's not get sad, because I like you happy. All right, now talk to me about Shakeology. People get really funny about like, oh, you got to do that Shakeology thing. And I'm going to start with saying that I don't got to do anything, but I love my Shakeology. So are you using it?
Do too. And you know what's funny? Oh, you're going to laugh. So I could talk about Shakeology, and I could probably be on a billboard. And when I signed up with Krista, I did a video chat with her, and I said, so I want to get signed up. This was before my Shakeology came in the mail for my initial purchase, just to sign up for a challenge pack. And I said, okay, I feel like I want to do the coaching thing, but I'm not going to buy Shakeology, because I like to eat my food and I don't want to drink my calories. And she was like, well, why wouldn't you want to do Shakeology? And I was just like, well, it's just this expensive protein, and I'm just not interested. So, but I do want to coach, but I'm not going to do Shakeology. And she, of course, is just like, you wait. So then I started doing my research, and I researched, and my husband researched. So he messaged me one day when I was at work, and he was like, hey, I was researching about Shakeology, and did you know that it has ingredients that help with menopause? And I'm like, what are you trying to say? And then he said, do you know?
Brave man.
Very brave man. Did you know it has ingredients that actually help fight off like new cancer cells, and because he's a cancer survivor. And I was like, no, I didn't know that. So then I started doing my research, and I was like, I'm going to secretly just kind of drink this for a few months and then just kind of like do my own, you know, it was like I still didn't believe it, so I wanted to try it on my own. So I've been drinking Shakeology regularly. Like if I have to shake it with lukewarm water at a bathroom, like at a gas station, rest stop, I'll do it, because it has replaced all of my vitamins. It has replaced my breakfast foods. I used to do a Greek yogurt that had pineapple in it that had 33 grams of sugar in it. That was my breakfast. And I added granola and fruit to it. So that was a sugar bomb. But I've also been able to go off of my IBS medication and go off of an acne medication that I had been on for years. And it repaired my weak immune system. I actually used to get sick 3 to 4 times every single year that required antibiotics. And I've been sick 1 time in 4 years, and it didn't even require an antibiotic. So knock on wood. Nice. So yeah, I'm Shaco all the way.
All right, so what's the favorite flavor and what's your favorite recipe? What's your go-to?
I have been on auto ship of chocolate Shakeology for almost 4 years. My husband will do vanilla or cafe latte, which I like. I love cafe latte, but I am chocolate all the way. And I will add pineapple. I will add peanut butter, like the PP Fit powder. But my regular go-to is just 1/2 banana and unsweetened almond milk and ice. And I just blend it up to where it tastes like a Wendy's smoothie.
All right, cool. All right, and now since you kind of got on this journey and you've been kind of heading down this path, what's the accomplishment that you're most proud of?
Oh gosh, I think the accomplishment I'm most proud of is loving myself and learning to embrace my age, my flaws, my weaknesses, and that whole comparison journey, just knowing that it's kind of like healed me inside, like mentally.
Right.
I mean, I feel fitter and stronger and all of that, but I think just mentally, it's really changed me.
Nice, nice. And let's see, if you could go back, what would you do? Like, is there anything that you would do differently?
I would have started sooner. If I could have started all over again, I just would have started a lot sooner, because I was probably invited for close to a year before I actually joined. So yeah, I would have just done it sooner.
I can appreciate that. Any current goals you're working towards? Like, what's your current, like, this is what I'm headed for?
Are we talking fitness or are we talking business?
Whatever you want it to be.
Okay, well, so for fitness, I am looking to gain some muscle back. I kind of lost a little bit of muscle tone over the past few months because I just kind of got relaxed in my workouts. So my goal is to really work on muscle building to feel stronger. And as for business, I actually have some really big goals for 2020 in my business. Every year, my goal is to double my income. And so 2020 is going to be difficult, but I think I can do it.
You got this. You are so there. All right, and last question. Clearly we're in the throes of the holiday season. That's a really hard time for a lot of people to like get started or to stay on track if they've already started. Like, what's your advice to somebody who's kind of like, the holidays are here. Like, what's your secret for kind of keeping it together for the next probably 26 days?
For the next 26 days. So basically, and this is what I'm telling the girls in the group, is just, you don't want to have to start over. That whole feeling of starting over and January 1st suddenly saying like, oh gosh, I've got big goals. I need to lose this weight and like, you know, resolutions. I'm like, keep showing up every day, be relaxed a little bit, enjoy cocktails, enjoy holiday parties, but remember to stay focused on your goals. And that's just our accountability groups. What really keeps me going is just knowing that the girls in there are counting on me to just keep showing up. So up here, I have to just keep showing up because starting over is not fun.
So true, so true. Well, that was all of the questions that I had for you. Like, as you think about it and you think about what we've talked about, is there anything that you're like, but wait, I want to tell you this?
Oh gosh, I think you asked me everything. I'll probably think of something really good when we get off of here. But like my advice for somebody else that, like when I invite people to coach or invite people to join an accountability group, is just try it. Like Beachbody has a money back guarantee. So if you don't like the products, you don't like the workouts, you don't like me as your coach,
You could not
you get your
love
money
me.
back.
You know, and you know, it's funny that you say that because when I first started, and actually December 2017, 17, 18, 19, yeah, this is year 3, was when I first ordered my challenge pack. And I came into it and my goal or my plan was to disprove it. Like, I'm like, fine, I'll do it. And I'm going to do it exactly like you tell me to, so that in 21 days, I can tell you that I don't need this and ship it all back and get my money back. 3 years later, I'm still using it and that weight is still gone.
Yeah, your transformation was incredible. I still remember seeing your transformation, and everybody that knows you now just assumes that you've always been in incredible shape. And
that is not the case.
And that is not the case. Yeah, my very first program was 21 Day Fix Extreme. Ooh, this was back when, yeah, I thought I was in great shape. It kicked it was insanely difficult. And my before and afters that I ended up sharing with everybody, even my mom was like, you can't fake that. Like, you actually had love handles before and they were completely gone. You can't suck that in and make love handles go
Exactly.
away. And I was like, I know, right? So 21 days of eating according to the plan, drinking my superfoods every day, and actually just doing a 30-minute program changed. It's incredible.
Yep.
Yeah.
Totally with you. Well, thank you for taking the time. I know you're busy.
Absolutely.
And I know you've got a million things going on. I'm super excited. I will share this video with you so that you can share it with your peeps.
Okay.
But hopefully I'll get it up here in the next day or 2.
All right. Sounds good. Thank you, Jenny, so much. Have a great day. And thank you. I appreciate this.
Thanks.
Bye. Bye.
Hang on. Now I have to figure out how to stop the recording. Hey.